Hello creation, I hope you're well. This I've just written, it's called The Awakening. There may well be some energies that don't want pieces like this to be written or to get out there. That's why, some videos people will never get to see them because they'll be buried under, all the others. I mean, there's that many videos out there anyway, isn't there? But the energies I am having to deal with today are quite testing. Albeit I am transmuting those energies and just getting on with it, so we're all good. It's all good. It's all good. The only people who struggle are those who, are those who don't know how to protect themselves with energy, or even, don't realise when there's some energies that are being sent their way that are of a lower vibrational frequency, and it's how to deal with them. So anyway, it's all good. We're all good. This is called The Awakening. A celebratorial disarray revealing secrets of unfavourable nature, lighting up those souls whose missions were, through illusions of grandeur, to influence the youth from within the entertainment culture. The ones who were once stood upon the pedestal under the banners of wealth and fame are now being exposed as hidden truths are revealed, and there are many more yet to be named. The influencers gather, aware that the inevitability of changes to come are to hand, and that divine intervention of the light is bringing shadow forth to be exposed, revealed, then explained to all so that all understand. When eyes are glazed by the love of illusion, when those easily manipulated can instantly be cast into a world of confusion, a realization of self-worth and self-love is the only way to regaining one's own power. By not sitting in the realization of one's own worthiness of love, you relinquish control of the mind, hour after hour. The veils that cover not just Hollywood, London, Paris and Rome, but every medium transmitted, whether held in hand or beamed to device within home, could never replace the truth that is stored within one's DNA. A renewal of DNA carries within the cells codes and upgrades, a gift from the most divine. Once activated, an inner knowing through a connection to one's higher self makes its presence known, a presence so sublime. This is the awakening. It all started with a thought, to challenge all of that which taught, to reveal the truth of that which sought. It all started with a thought. When one reveals shadow of others by being the light, by reflecting as mirror, bringing that of which hidden to sight, and that same one can look at self from a higher perspective, disassociating from current circumstance, adhering to divinity's directive. These are the actions of an awakened soul. Each step taken is a step meant to be taken. Each step taken holds purpose and gives opportunity for one to learn. Each step taken on this journey of self back to self brings enlightenment ever closer, and each step taken shall see each soul reintegrated and brought back to the fold in return. The awakening of souls is here. It is now, and there is no stopping this, as this was always written in the divine plan. Look after your energy. We must do that, mustn't we? Yeah, it's there are not that I do you know I don't watch the news, I don't listen to the news. Sometimes I see things online, if I'm just sort of flicking through. But predominantly, I could feel. I started watching yesterday. I started watching I think it was on TikTok. Was it? Oh, I forget now. Instantly, I could feel my vibes started. It was draining me. The video was, I don't know, of some, I don't know, a judge getting pulled over by the police in America or something. And he broke her tail light on purpose without realising she was a judge. I don't think it was staged. It looked pretty, convincing, but I could feel it being drained. We've got to be very careful what we watch on these hand devices, because they are a means for your energies to be drained. They really are. It's not just these hand devices. It's televisions. It's whatever beams out at a frequency that can drain you of your energy. While you're kept in a low vibrational frequency energy, you are not in control of your life, because you're not in control of your energy. You're not protecting it. You are easily manipulated when you are in a vulnerable place like that, because of lack of boundaries, of lack of barriers, should I say. So it's vital that you do, but it's also being mindful of what you're watching. I've got one friend who I went to go see, and he was going to watch something on TV, and I think it's more through habit, than anything. But I've seen how that energy is drained, and I've witnessed that myself. I'm on about with his energy. I could sense it, I could feel it. But I also understand that, because it was saying, well, they're always shouting on it, or whatever it was. It's all doom and gloom. But yet, sometimes we don't help ourselves, because we just carry on watching it when we know something's not good for us. It's bad for us. So we owe it to ourselves to live our best lives. We owe it to ourselves to find our energy that's that positive energy. We owe that to ourselves. And by doing that, and by raising our own vibration, and by looking after our own energy, we're not just doing it for us, doing it for you, doing it for everyone, for all of it, all of creation. And that's it. Now, unfortunately, in this conditioned world that there's been a lot of mind control in this world. Some could not even see that as how it is, because they're wrapped up in it. But it's not until you have those inner urgings, and there's that, where there's saying, something needs to change, something's not right, something doesn't feel right. That's the main word here, feel right. But things are being exposed, over the globe, and there's going to be more and more of it. Yeah, because it has to do, for it all to end, for something new to be born. Same again, I've said it before, so all has to die. And it's good, but we've got to embrace change, and it's love that's going to bring about that change. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm nearly out of time. So be love, spread the love. And that's it for today. Take care.